Hi, my name is Feibus from Midas. I am head of partnerships and work out of New York. Midas is an asset tokenization protocol that is offering users real-world yield. Our most rudimentary asset is tokenized T-bills. So we're effectively bringing the risk-free rate on chain. And we also have a basis trade token that brings funding rate arbitrage yield to users on Etherlink. Our newest addition to Etherlink in the coming months will be tokenized fund strategies as well, via actively managed certificates, which users can allocate to and get access to pretty prominent DeFi-oriented hedge funds in the Etherlink ecosystem. RWA is changing the yield sources within DeFi. So it's elevating at its most foundational level the native yield on chain that's available. Stables used to yield nothing, right, via USDC or Tether. But those were really the original RWA projects in my mind. They're collateralized by treasury bills. Now, right, this concept of yield-bearing stablecoins, it's returning that yield to the holder of the token. So that in and of itself is a massive shift in dynamics. And then I think from there, people started thinking, oh, what else can we do to deliver different types of yields to users? And that may be from the real world, so real world instruments. Midas has, for example, brought private credit on chain via our tokenization of the Fastenara private credit fund, a large $5 billion asset manager out of London. And so now we're making that available to on-chain users, perhaps one day on Etherlink. I think having a permissionlessly transferable product is a really attractive proposition for on-chain users, especially when those products have an actual yield component attached to them. You know, being able to use them as pledgeable collateral in different protocols like Morpho, for example, that you can then leverage to borrow additional capital, like additional stable coins from, is a really interesting primitive, and it's reminiscent of traditional finance. So it's definitely moving things in the right direction. Midas is obviously bringing other assets where the same can be done at attractive LTVs and lending markets, and we think that'll unlock a lot of new use cases for Etherlink users. We really, really admire the ecosystem that's taking shape. It's a very new ambition, and I think it's very well thought out. The players that are coming to the ecosystem now are really impressive, and there's a lot of synergies between them as well. The support from the DEXs is there as well to promote enhanced liquidity. So all of the important components are there. That's what we look for when we do go into new ecosystems. It's learning who's going to be there, who's going to join the party, and what partnerships we can really leverage to make Midas and the ecosystem as successful as possible. Midas is really looking to build long-term with Tezos and Etherlink and cementing some wonderful partnerships in the ecosystem. We're looking to bring new and innovative assets to the ecosystem that are continually bringing sources of yield to Etherlink users. And yeah, Midas is here to build for the long term, and we look forward to continuing the relationship.